Sorry about that. This will keep the peaks down while giving the drums a greater presence in the mix, so it wouldn't be clipping above the ppm 6. But at the end of the track, or the mix and that, it was sitting around 4 on the ppm meter, and when it peaked, it was just sitting on the 6. So it was in the right region now for the right ppm for the technical standards and that. The guitars were duplicated and panned right and left. This is for the surround mix, but however, due to the technical delivery standards, there can't be any phase issues like when you put it into mono. And when this got put into mono, there was some serious phase issues with the guitar, like it went really weak in the mix, and it just didn't sound right at all, like how we intended it to. So we got around this by just having to place that more in the centre, just because it wasn't working like that. But onto the dialogue now. The dialogue we used at the start, like dialogue should be like, it's got its own DBFS like settings, like it should be different for different types of dialogue, whether it's loud, quiet, or shouting. But we downloaded Sherlock Holmes, and this was sitting at -28 DBFS, and Pirates of the Caribbean, which was sitting around -26 DBFS. These were compared to the finished projects, and it was compared using the multimeter to check like the RMS levels, and but there's like a full frequency range available there. When looking at some reference films, I also noticed that HD programs and shows seem to be sitting at a lower DBFS level than standard programs. I'm going to have a little more research into that, why that happens. We rip these movies by for references, and we use Handbrake to do this because you can download them in the proper formats. Obviously, if you can download other movies from everywhere, but it's just going to be not the proper format, which was meant like an AC3, for example. But for our dialogue, we had for our main dialogue, and like throughout the main pit, like not no shouty bits, normal, was -25 dBs, so it was in the right region for the DBFS levels. So I think we were successful at that. We needed an AC3 format for Dolby for the surround, and Logic allows surround sound to be bounced down. However, this is not an AC3 format, so this was no use to us. So in the end, we had to bounce down each of the 6 separate channels, and like basically bounce them down, and we loaded them into a program called Compressor, which would allow you to place these back into a surround sound sort of thing. So we did that using an AC3 format. And then when they was all placed in the right place, we basically opened DVD Studio Pro, and this was used basically to create the final finished DVD, because this is a DVD authorization program. So this allows you to put on titles, chapters, and various other things which you'll need for a finished DVD. We added a chapter which allows you to cut halfway through to the middle of the film, so for people who just want to see the actual film, they don't have to look at all the EBU bars and the blitz tones for about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes at the start of the video. They can just cut straight into the video and get what they want out of it. But yeah, we also added some titles as well. But yeah.